Restaurant Unstoppable. What the most successful restaurateurs know that you don't. Oh, my pleasure. So I cannot wait to get into your story, but let's get that motivational, inspirational ball rolling with a success quote or mantra. What do you got for us?
So I was a coach for 10 years, so I have every cheesy quote there could possibly be. But in terms of just a mantra and kind of how I live my life, I think my favorite quote is, "The balance between contentment and stress is life's biggest riddle."
Ooh, the balance between contentment and stress is life's biggest riddle. Contentment. Okay, dive into that. How does that resonate? I'm trying to figure it out.
It's kind of like if you're, sitting back and resting on your laurels, sort of accepting complacency. That's never good. But if you're driving yourself to like a level of burnout to where those creative juices can't get going, that's not good either. So, I try and live my life in that sweet spot, somewhere in between contentment and, overwork and stress. And that's where I feel like you can thrive.
Yeah, man. And that theme of balance, like, comes up time and time again. And it's something that, like, it's one of the things I had to struggle with interviewing so many people. Like, you'd hear one piece of advice, then you'd hear some other piece of advice that was completely contradictory of this advice, and people are coming to me like, what's the best answer? I'm like, I don't know. I think it's about balance, man. It's about what is best for you, what makes sense for you, what are you going for, what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, what's your end game, like, it all depends. And it's a matter of that, finding that balance. And that, what I'm hearing from you, it's kind of like that work-life balance, like,
absolutely.
Is that when you think of that, is it the work-life balance that's really what you're getting at?
I think so. I think it's making sure you stay charged, recharging your batteries when you need to. When I feel like a mental block or a work block, I know I just need to reset and maybe take a little bit of a break. And, like I said, it's life's biggest riddle, just maintaining that balance and that sweet spot to where you can be the most productive and the most creative. And do your craft the best you can.